Hi guys, welcome to the Prince of Technical channel. In the C language tutorial series, today I am going to explain you about how to design the ATM application in the C language. So all of you are already aware how the flow of ATM application and all. So that same application we are going to design in the C language. So first I will just show you the application flow. When you go to ATM and when you enter the PIN number, if my PIN number is wrong, suppose my PIN number I enter which is wrong, it will give you invalid input, enter the PIN again. Second time also I gave the PIN wrong, it will ask you enter the PIN again. Third time also I gave the wrong. Now this is the 3 chances are over. Because it is not a server, it is not stopping automatically. It is asking me, do you want to continue? Nothing but my previous whatever the log was there, that is completely out. Now again if I want to continue means nothing but second log is started. I am giving yes, I want to continue. Enter the PIN. Now my PIN number I am entering, that is 5555. Now what you wanted to do, it is asking me withdraw, deposit, check balance or change the PIN. I want to withdraw the balance, so I am giving 1. How much amount do you want to withdraw? So let us say I wanted to withdraw 4,000. Actually it is there in my account, 5,000 is there, so I can withdraw the 5,000. But I am trying to withdraw the 6,000. As I told, in my bank account only 5,000 is available. I am trying to withdraw 6,000, so I will get one insufficient balance. Okay, again insufficient balance means the transaction is over. Again if I want to continue means enter the PIN. Again PIN number will be asked. Now I wanted to know how much balance is there, so I will take the choice as 3. So 5,000 balance is there. Do you want to continue? Yes, I wanted to continue. Then now I can give the PIN number and then I can withdraw the option. Withdraw. Actually every time it is asking why PIN number, I only give the validation there to not suppose example somebody check the balance and immediately he went out and the transaction is going on, then the problem will come. So every time I am asking the PIN number, that is for the security purpose. So let us say I am withdrawing the 1,000 rupees. So my current balance is 4,000. Previous it was 5,000, now it is 4,000. And the last is PIN number, change the PIN number. So how to change the PIN number? Suppose example I am giving here choice number 4. Enter the new PIN. My new PIN is 4567. PIN updated successfully, login again. After the changing PIN, it is asking to login again. I am trying to give the old PIN. Invalid please, because my PIN is changed here. 1, do you want to continue? And now if I give 4567, my PIN is updated. So like this complete flow, how to do it. Here one more choice, deposit. Suppose deposit means what? How much amount you want to deposit? 5,000. So 5,000 is deposited. I have given lots of validation here. Even that, suppose example you are trying to withdraw. Let us say I am trying to withdraw here. Let me give the. Suppose I am trying to withdraw here or deposit. I am trying to withdraw more than 20,000. It will stop my program here. Okay, I am trying to withdraw the maximum limit is 20k. Means what? I cannot withdraw more than 20,000. So lots of limitation I have given. So how to do this, all the program in the C language, that I am going to discuss with you guys. So let us start with the program guys. I am using the Dev C++, whatever the ID you wanted to use, you can use that ID guys. And guys, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel for more updates. So start with the program guys. First I am taking hash include stdio.h, then I will take it hash include conio.h. Then I will take it void and main, then we'll read the PIN number. So to read the PIN number, I will create a PIN number first. One I will create PIN and second I will create PIN number, PIN 1. In the PIN 1, I will store my PIN number, and PIN is nothing but I will read the PIN number from the user. So let us read first printf. I will explain very step by step guys, don't worry. Enter the PIN number. So user will enter this PIN number, scanf %d, comma address of PIN. This PIN I have to validate with what? My existing PIN. My existing PIN is 5555. You are entering your value inside the PIN. So I will validate PIN equals to PIN 1. Equals to stand for what? Comparison. If both are same, it will return the true value. If true, I have to write something here. So just dummy message I will write here, printf welcome to PR Softwares Bank. Just I am giving guys our name, PR Software's back. We can give any name. So now here, okay. So now after that, what I have to do, if this condition is false, nothing but if your user pin number is not matched, I will give here, please enter the valid pin. Please enter the valid pin. But what will happen if I give like this? Your program will stop after reading the pin number. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to give the 3 chances here. So how to give the 3 chances? That logic we have to write. So for that, what I will write here start. This is called the label in the C language. So start, and don't write the semicolon, colon. It means what? At the here, I will write here go to start. So what will happen? Wherever you give the wrong pin, it will go to start. Now here I am not making any validation, just will check whether it is working fine or not. So go to start is nothing but again program will start from here. So until it will repeat, until your program you do not give the proper input. So this name I will give is PR Software ATM.C. You can give any name, guys. Okay, semicolon is missing, so this error will solve it. Now we'll compile and run and check up to here whether it is working fine or not. Okay, pin number I give 4678. Wrong, 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 wrong. It is going on because we did not put the 3 times validation. But now I will give the correct pin, so my program will stop. But how many times I wanted to give? 3 times. So for that you have to take one variable called the C is equals to 1, nothing but count. Why I am taking 1? Because directly we are taking the first chance without checking any condition. So first chance is given. Here I will write if C less than or equals to 3. How many chances you want? 3. So I will write C less than or equals to 3. 3 chances are there. If this is satisfied, then only first we have to write what? Increment. So I will write here first increment. So let us write inside this C++. So here I will write C++, because C value we have to increment and then go to start. After incrementing, go to start. Now what will happen, guys? After 3 chances your program will be stopped. In the old situation, program is not stopped. Why? Because C1 is equals to 1, nothing but first chance is given. If pin is not valid, it will come to else block. Please enter the valid pin and C value is less than 3. Yes, because first time only 1. C++ it will become 2 and go to start, nothing but it will ask the value again. Second time only same thing, pin number is not valid. It will check C++, it will become 3. So like this 3 chances will be given. So just check it whether it is working fine or not. We have to work step by step, guys. So let us say 1, 2, 3. My program stopped automatically. Only how many chances given? 3 chances. So this is about what? First task is completed as per our program. Now what is the second task? If my pin is correct, I have to give here choice. So I will ask to user, please select your choice. Printf, please select your choice. Please select your choice. And /n I will give. And guys, this statement you can write it down before the start. Why? Because every time I don't want that statement. When you log in first time, only one time that statement should come. Now here, after selecting the choice, you can give the whatever the choice you want. Suppose I want here first choice deposit, second withdraw, third balance, check balance, I can say check balance, and fourth I can give change pin. And if you write in one line, it will come in one line. If you want separately, you can take /n, and even you can take it separate line also. It is your wish, but /n is compulsory. I'm taking in one line and I'm using /n. So somebody when somebody sees this, he will select his choice. That choice I will store into one variable, and that variable I will create as a ch. That variable I have to create on the top. So I will create here ch. Okay. After this, what? Suppose example, this choice I read here. Then this choice I will pass to the switch case, because we are having multiple conditions. So in the switch case I will write one by one. Guys, very carefully when you are writing, open and closing brackets should be very close. Switch, immediately I open and close. Inside that I will write the condition. So case 1, total how many condition I want? 4 condition. I will write immediately 4 condition. 2 case 3, because many student comes to me, sir, I am not getting brackets and all, so I'm telling you that how to remember very easily. After that immediately you have to write the break. Here also break. So what will happen when you write the so many lines of code, you will not get confused. First we write means. Now what will happen here, guys? Break is nothing but what? After completion of this one, just come out from that loop. That's why we write the break. Already that switch concept is there. Already we know about that one. So what is the first? If somebody enter the deposit, directly it will nothing but what? That ch value will become 1. If ch value is 1, case 1 will be executed. So in the case 1, what is the first thing we will ask to the user? Printf, enter the pin number. Enter the withdraw. One option is deposit. So I will ask enter the deposit amount. So user will enter his amount. Whatever the amount he will enter, I have to take into one variable. So I will take a scanf and will take it just below that one to look better. That's it. Scanf. I will write here %d, comma, address of AMT. I will take one variable called the AMT here. And guys, variable I am taking as and when required. So one variable I need AMT to read the amount, and one I need the balance, which is opening balance in my account, which is I am giving 5,000. In the application testing also I gave 5,000 there. Okay. After that, this amount, I read the amount here. So you tell me, if I go to ATM, can I deposit how much amount I want? The answer is no. So then first thing what we will do it here is, first I will check if my entered amount should be less than or equals to 20,000. Because in my bank, I am allowing maximum 20,000 to be withdrawn at a time in my ATM. Already you know ATM will have its limit. If we do not give the amount less than 20,000, what message we want? Printf max limit of ATM is 20k. Even you can max limit of withdraw. Limit of withdraw is 20k. Message you can give as per your convenient, guys, whatever you want. If it is less than 20,000, what I have to do? Balance I have to update. Balance is equals to balance plus AMT. Nothing but balance is 5,000. I am trying to deposit 10,000. 10,000 plus 5,000, 15,000 will be printed on the screen. So printf %d, comma, balance will be updated. Okay, so up to here we will just check it, and this case 1 is completed now. So let us check with the case 1, is it working fine or not. So compile and run the program. Okay. So I am giving the pin number. So pin number I can give 5555 and deposit 1, enter the deposit amount. Let us say I am trying to deposit the 4,000 rupees. So 9,000 is my amount. So up to here it is coming. It is not continuing. That continuation logic also will write in a few minutes, guys. This is first step is complete. Step number 2 is what? Withdraw. So for withdraw also we have to do the first thing is common. So I will just copy and paste it here. What is the withdraw logic? First you have to enter the withdraw amount. Whatever the withdraw amount is there, that amount we are withdrawing, and that is we are storing into amount only. Now what is the condition of withdraw? Here we have to write, guys, 2 conditions. One condition is nothing but what? Maximum limit of ATM. So let us say same for withdraw also my limit is 20,000 only. So if you do not have you do not enter the amount less than 20,000, I will give max limit for withdraw is 20k. Every bank will have different things. We can just change as per your bank schedule. Now, if this amount is less than 20, can I withdraw directly? No. One more if condition will come. If amount should be less than or equals to balance, because balance should be matched with your amount, then only you can withdraw. So I will check the balance also. So here one more, this is called the nested if concept, guys. So in our classroom I explained, guys, this all the concept in the last week. Okay, those who are from the morning and afternoon batches, already this concept is done. Okay, so now amount I am printing on the screen. So printf, I am trying to print if this is amount is less than balance, the condition is true. So what I have to do? I have to update the balance. Balance is equals to balance minus amount. So my amount will be deduct. So I will write here, after deducting percentile D, current balance is equals to percentile D. First percentile D is nothing but what? Amount, and second percentile D is nothing but balance. I hope it is very clear with you guys, and slash n at the last semicolon. So nothing but what? This is completely done. But make sure that if your amount is not less than what? Balance, nothing but you enter, you want to withdraw 7,000, but in my account I am having 5,000. So what I have to give? Insufficient balance. Printf insufficient balance, and just check it whether it is working fine or not. Go to execute, compile and run. Pin number 5555. Second withdraw, enter the amount to be withdraw 2,000. So perfectly, after deducting 2,000, current balance is 3,000. Perfectly fine, it is working. Now let us third condition. What is the third condition we are having? Just to print the balance. To print the balance, nothing we have to write, just this statement will write, printf your balance is equals to percentile D, and just balance we have to print. Here no condition, nothing will be there. Okay, and last is change the pin number. So change the pin is number is nothing but guys what? Enter the new pin. We are asking the new pin, and that pin we are doing what? I will read the scanf percentile D, comma address of, and this time we have to read to pin 1. Why pin 1? Because pin 1 is our old pin. See here, this is our old pin is there. So I want to update this one as a new pin. So I am reading that value here. Okay, you can do lot of validations and all that, we will learn it in the next video. So here pin 1 is done. After that what we have to do? Then I wanted to give one more message here. What is that message? Your pin is updated. Your pin is updated successfully. Successfully your pin is updated. ... Some messages will come, and then what I have to do? Again I have to go to start. Go to start. Why? Because if your session is going on, before that what? My update login again. If you want to continue this, I will write what? Login again. Slash n I am writing. After this statement, login again will come, and directly it will ask you to enter the pin number. So that story is there. Okay. So now what we have to do? We have to just save the program. Okay. Up to here we'll just cross check once, and we'll add the last condition after this one. So 5555. So check the balance, 3 condition, a balance is came, and then last pin number we'll check it whether it is working fine or not. So compile 5555 and change the pin number 4, enter the new pin 4567, any pin you can enter. Now login successfully. I am trying with the old pin, not coming. So it means what? Up to here it is working fine. Now we have to write that last condition. What is the last condition? Actually every time what is happening here? Here suppose example we are giving, suppose pin number I am entering 5555, and when I withdraw the amount, suppose I withdraw 4,000 rupees. So automatically my system is stopping, but I don't want to stop. I want to ask, do you want to continue? So if you want to ask that one, we have to write one condition at the last before closing the application. Here what I will write? I will write here last printf, do you want to continue? Press 1 to continue. Press 1 to continue. It means what? If somebody wants to continue, we will just enter the 1, and if we enter the 1, that you have to read it into scanf percentile D, comma address of ch, and here if ch equals to 1, then go to start. So what we are doing guys here, we are asking the choice before closing to the user, nothing but my whole application is closing. Before that, do you want to press 1 to continue? If you enter 1, automatically again it will ask you pin number, and your whole process will be start. And if he did not enter the 1, I will enter thanks for using my application. Thanks for using PR software PR Software's application. Some message I want, that message I wrote. You can write any message as per your convenience. So we'll just cross check whether it is working perfectly fine as per our given things. Compile and run. Enter the pin number 5555. Deposit I wanted to, yes. How much amount? I am trying to deposit 25,000. Is it possible? No. Max limit of withdrawal is 20k only. Press 1 to continue. Yes. Enter the pin number 5555. Now try to deposit. How much I want to deposit? 3,000. No problem. It will deposit. Press 1 to continue. Yes. Again pin number. So first choice perfectly fine. Second, go with the withdraw. Withdraw limit is 20,000, but I am trying to withdraw 24,000. Max limit is 20k. Okay, perfectly fine. Next, go with the second. Withdraw how much? Suppose I wanted to withdraw now 5,000, or we can say 4,500. Can I withdraw? Yes. So after deducting 4,500, current balance is 3,500 rupees. Why? Because in my account I am having 5,000 and 3,000 I deposit here in the deposit condition. Okay, you can check here. Here we deposited how much? 4,000 is deposited. So that's why, sorry, one, let me check. Here 3,000 is deposited. So 8,000 is there. So in that 8,000, what we did, we deducted here 4,500. So 3,500 balance is coming. Okay, I wanted to continue. Enter the pin number again. So this one. So check balance. Now check balance will check it. It is working perfectly fine. Now last option, enter the pin number. So I want to change my pin. So 4. So what pin number you want new? I want 5678. Now I'm trying to enter the old pin. Not working. Not working. So 4678. Yes. Give the check balance. Do you want to continue? No. Enter any number apart from 1. Thank you for using PR software application. So this complete application we designed, guys, in the C language. I hope you like my video. Please subscribe my video. Please subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you for watching this video, guys.